Today we review Artemis, Andy Weir's follow-up to his smash hit The Martian. Is it worth your time? Is it even worth the paper it's printed on? Let this old man answer that for you. Artemis is the first city on the moon, and our protagonist, Jazz, ekes out a living as a porter. A porter. What's a porter? Like DoorDash? Like DoorDash on the moon. So she does DoorDash on the moon. That all makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. And as a porter, Jazz doesn't make too much money. And with her desire to hit that big financial payday, she finds herself embroiled in the battle for control over the city. So what's to like about this book? There's a lot. Let's start with Jazz. I really liked her. She speaks primarily in sarcasm, which, ironically, is my primary language as well. That's probably why I was initially drawn to her. But she's more than just sarcastic comments. She's smart, a little bit irreverent, and she's self-aware enough not to justify her morally ambiguous decisions. She just owns up to the fact that she may be looking for a quick payday. Some people may find her a little bit over the top. Some people may get sick of her shtick, and I can understand that. But for me, she's hugely likable. She and I could hang out anytime. I would not, however, trust her with my wallet. Equally likable is Artemis itself. Andy Weir does a great job of characterizing the first city on the moon. It's got beautiful, luxurious places. It's got some dark and dingy places, slums where no one wants to live, casinos, hotels, all the fun trappings of a major metropolis. And we get to see it all. It's also broken up into a little bit of a caste system, or more of like an income level based system. So you have your poor areas and your affluent areas, and we get to see Jazz as she navigates all of those. The plot lends itself to be a fast-paced adventure, and I loved it. I loved it from beginning to end. But I have to acknowledge that's because this was less of a science fiction book and more of a heist movie. And what's not to like about heist movies? We had all the trappings of your traditional heist movie where Jazz and her quirky crew of friends had to navigate several obstacles, dodge authorities, dodge some mafia-like organizations, all to get to their end. I loved it. It was really, really fun. For those of you who may be looking for groundbreaking science fiction, this may not be the book for you. I think it's worth noting Andy Weir does a great job of detailing several science fiction elements and making them feasible and believable. But in the end, this still feels like a heist movie dropped into a science fiction setting. I don't say that as a criticism. I love this book. I've said it several times. In fact, I would give it 4 out of 5 stars. I would highly recommend it. It's worth your time. It's worth the paper it was printed on. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, please consider hitting a like and subscribing to the channel, where we will be bringing you a new book review every week.